Okay, so now I am going to talk about the third time I screamed for Saturn when Belial was traumatizing me. I was in the bathtub and I can't remember exactly what Belial did to me, but he tormented me, probably sexually and physically, and the sexual torment he puts you through are like. Oh, you don't want to experience it, I promise you. But anyway, I screamed for Saturn to help me, and guess what Saturn did? He just went outrageous and angry and just fucking told me to kill myself in complete defiance to this stupid ass Belial. Like a fucking Marine, special forces soldier who wouldn't take any shit from anyone. Just kill yourself in sheer defiance. That's what he vouched for, and I just got so traumatized by Saturn's rageful, outrageous rage at me to do this with no regards to my children at all, that I just soaked under in severe trauma and just cried and cried about killing myself with no regards to my children. I kind of went through the trauma through what Saturn raged upon me, like kill yourself in defiance towards Belial, because just to show him that he has no control over you. But Saturn didn't think of my children. He didn't consider that I had children, that would have to go through trauma, losing their mother, and so on and so forth. Men, they just fight and, carelessly, recklessly, like they're in a war battle. So, well, I went through that trauma mentally, like having to kill myself in defiance, to just show Belial that I just don't give a fuck about you. I'm just gonna kill myself to get rid of you and all your fucking torment. But then I got to start thinking about my children and started crying, and like I can't do that to them. I have to live. I have to try to suffer through this for them. I can't just leave them. I can't just kill myself in defiance, because they won't understand why their mommy just killed herself suddenly. I haven't had a chance to explain all these demonic, god, psycho, spiritual, astral things with the beings tormenting me in the astral and all of this. So I kind of had to go through that trauma and decide not to kill myself in defiance against Belial's abuse, and Belial wasn't happy about Saturn's response, killing myself in defiance. Don't know what he would have done if I actually had done it. Maybe he would have fettered me to hell and tormented me and been angry. I don't know. He's such a low life, pathetic, what's it called? Pitiful being, But Saturn, he's really hardcore. He would have done it. He's like these special forces, these special task forces. He lords the, the ones that caught Osama bin Laden and, the really hardcore special forces. That's like Saturn's deal. So, yeah. That's kind of what he vouched for, even though I'm a fucking woman with 2 small boys to take care of. But anyway, when I had cried and decided not to follow his advice, he was kind of relieved. And he couldn't say he was sorry. He isn't that kind of, he can't be vulnerable like that, so he doesn't say like he's sorry, but he flows a little bit of thoughts to you, like he flowed some telepathic thoughts to me, like that he was relieved that I didn't follow his advice, that I put my children first, and so on and so forth. I guess he just overreacted because of what Belial did to me, and just thought what he himself would have done to Belial. So, anyways, that's my third encounter with Saturn, and asking Saturn for help kind of desperately in trauma. There's more coming about Saturn because he really stepped up later. He has really been really loving too, not just harsh or militant task force, special forces, militant, masculine, beautiful, but harsh being, but also very loving and caring, and really wanting the best for me in his own special way. He's got his own problems, definitely, like very traumatized, also like narcissistic problems and so on, but I feel like he has really stepped up. He has really done, of all the gods, he's done the most for me. He has tried to help me the most. He kind of fell in love with me, I think, and that created the most problems between us because he suffers from love scare and all of that. But I'll take that in another video. Really love you, Saturn. Love you much more than any god I've ever seen, heard, or met. So I guess that's it for now. Peace and bye.